This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for Gemini. Few things to keep in mind as you listen to this reading, Gemini. This reading is general. This automatically means that not every single detail that you hear in this reading may be a fact in your story. In fact, there might be some things that you do hear that are a direct hit, to the situations that might be going on, and then there's going to be some things that are not. I encourage you to take in the things that are genuinely meant for you and let the other things go. Those things, those messages may have been intended for someone else to hear if it was not your message. Even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, Gemini, it's already a given that not every single thing happens at the same exact time for everyone. So it'll be important to give this reading a chance to play out. And sometimes it doesn't resonate initially because it hasn't occurred yet. And for others of you, this simply isn't your reading. I'm not speaking to you at all. So I encourage you to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Above all else, Gemini Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear in a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Let me also forewarn you, Gemini, this reading is going to guarantee go over some topics that you might feel are sensitive in nature. And if that's really not where your headspace is, or that's not what you came in search of, you likely better off clicking off this reading. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's jump right into the channeled messages. If you would like to bypass this part of the video and go directly to the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. The diary says Gemini. Contactless delivery, Aubrey, Kepler, crisscross, supposition, parsley or paisley. The name Reed, Killeen, Texas, 2018. Moselle, stay on the line. The name Ange, 44. Construction, McCarthy, Mojave, Menenges. Customer parking, Safelite, as in the company Safelite. So maybe there's something going on with maybe a mirror or a windshield having to do with your car or someone else's. There's something going on with a car. Definitely something going on with a windshield or a light. Mars. So somebody could possibly, it could have multiple meanings, but this could also be that maybe you have a Scorpio or an Aries in your situation, or they could be popping up into your energy this week. Amsterdam, drive up. RIP, rest in peace. Alice, or I guess this could be somebody's initials. That would be odd, but I don't know. Anything is possible. It's counterfeit. Edison, New Jersey. I seemed to have misplaced my room key. You must have misplaced a key. I don't know if you're staying in a hotel. The keys are misplaced, because I heard that vividly. With missing, I'm looking over you. If you see me looking over, it's because I'm looking at my computer. Truck with missing tailgate. The name Sylvia, nitrous oxide, tapered in the back, driving impaired. Familiar neighborhood, I see you, and the I of I see you is spelled EYE. Somebody sees you, somebody's eyeballing you. Or this could also mean someone is in the ICU, the intensive care unit. Warning, the name D and the word compilation. Did I say the word D? I meant the name D. It could even be the initial D. And the name Amelia in Ativan, as well as Arizona. Reading. Let's see what's going to be relevant for you for the next 7 days. Gemini. Seems like you're going through some type of a hardship in your life. Maybe you might be dealing with some insecurities this week. Maybe some insecurities are popping up. It could be for you, or these insecurities could be related to someone else. I feel like these insecurities may have something to do with your outer appearance. You might be feeling very self-conscious and very judgmental of yourself. Your appearance, I feel like it's yours, but it could be someone else's. I feel like maybe there's some sadness that maybe you're covering up. There could be some secrets that maybe you have about something, or someone around you could. It seems like you're going through some type of disappointment. I think you got some private thoughts that maybe you're keeping locked away. A random side note, I just heard this out of nowhere. Do you have auto insurance? Do you need to upgrade your auto insurance, or do you need to pay your premium? Life insurance. You have some type of a policy that I feel like you might need to follow up on, or yeah, this type of thing. I think you might be feeling vulnerable. I think that there might be a part of you that wants to express yourself, or there's a Scorpio that might be feeling this way about you. It looks like you might have something going on in your house, and it could have something to do with a Leo. Perhaps you cohabitate with a Leo or a Taurian. These people, these signs could play some role of significance in your situation as well. A Capricorn and an Aries ascendant are present in your reading, as well as an Aquarius. Somebody could have Aquarius, some Aquarius placements. We also have Aries moon. You had a lot of people so far that are showing up in your reading. Gemini. I heard Taurus and Cancer so vividly. Pisces. You might have Pisces in your chart. It doesn't even have to be like in Western astrology. It could be in Vedic or sidereal. Maybe you're doing some research about your natal chart. I don't know. But let's look into this, okay? Somebody that's in your energy this week, Gemini, is deceptive. Somebody's up to something. Somebody is, okay, this could be an athlete or somebody with an athletic build. Maybe somebody could be handicapped, possibly. Yes, thank you. Somebody is up to something. You have a fake, you have a fraud. There's somebody that's lying in your energy that's trying to create problems for you. And maybe you're having some anxiety about something. Maybe you have a hunch about something or someone that's around you. You might question someone's motives. Or Gemini, somebody could be feeling this way about you. If this is a love relationship, it looks like there is some distrust. And if you feel like something is up, because it looks like it, Gemini, it's just that maybe you don't have proof, or maybe you feel like, I don't know, you're giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, possibly, Gemini. Yeah, you have somebody that's sick that's around you. This is a romantic relationship. It seems like there's some distrust here. You're snooping on this person. Maybe you feel like they're up to something. They're being sneaky. And I think your suspicion is also up because maybe you are the breadwinner. And maybe you're kind of feeling like somebody is with you, just kind of like using you financially. Using you as a meal ticket or a come up. Now this person that comes up in your reading is arrogant. They love attention. And that gives them a sense of power. Maybe you're trying to express yourself to this person, and maybe they emotionally manipulate you or send you on a guilt trip. And your intuition is up about a person that is in your energy. There's somebody in your energy that is trying to create problems for you and someone. And I think part of you is maybe feeling a bit anxious, maybe a bit scared to leave a situation. But I think you're coming to realize, Gemini, for the longest time, I don't think this is something that just dawned on you. I think this is something that you've seen for a while. That maybe it really is time to let it go, that it's just over. It just seems like somebody does not want to change. And maybe you might feel like when you try to talk to this person, it's like talking to a brick wall. This fire sign, in some cases for some of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, does not have to be their sun sign. It could be in other placements of their chart. But let's make it very clear. It could be this person. This could be in some other area of your life, but we'll discuss that. We'll start here at a love relationship. It seems like you might feel like this person does not respect you. And you might be suspecting that they're cheating with somebody that you know. And maybe you're questioning this person, and maybe they're avoiding the question. And maybe they act distant and they don't really tell you why. And it's like somebody expects you to read their mind. There you are, Gemini. Gemini, you came up in the Aquarius reading. You have a Queen of Wands. We did mention Leo. This could be a Leo, Aries, or Sag. Yeah, maybe in some cases, yes, you got a King of Swords here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of you, this is an air sign to air sign relationship. Somebody's being deceptive about somebody that's camouflaged in the background. Who might be their side piece? And this might have been something that you've been suspecting. And it looks like their side piece is talking mess about you with them. You got a Virgo and you got an Aries. Some of you, this might be your partner. And maybe you've distanced yourself because maybe you don't want to fight anymore. And it looks like you've distanced yourself because this looks like this is you in the reading. Gemini, you're staying away from some drama. And maybe there's somebody around you that you feel is trying to stir up some drama here. You question somebody's motives. It looks like somebody might be calling you this week. And this person that's calling you might be somebody that holds the past against you. They're always harping on the past or bringing up what happened in the past. It seems like the past is something that you can't quite put behind the two of you. Gemini, it looks like there's someone that wants to tell you how they feel. This could be a child. But maybe you want to tell somebody how I don't know. Yeah, somebody might feel like you're full of drama. And maybe somebody doesn't react. Maybe your name is being mentioned and maybe this person isn't really showing any type of reaction. So I don't know, maybe you're kind of left wondering if somebody genuinely cares. You've got some dishonesty and some trickery. And somebody that has been completely elusive with you. And I think that this person might be coming back. In the background, they're having casual relationships with somebody. And that might be the reason that you guys are drifting apart. Now, I do see abuse in your situation. Maybe you have an abusive relationship with a parent. Or maybe with this person. I think somebody really feels like it's over. They don't want to try this again. And I think somebody is ready to make peace. But maybe they're feeling very discouraged about the situation and the way that things look right now. I think maybe you did. You've tried really, you made a valiant effort to try to get close to somebody. But it just seems like somebody is really distant and very abrasive. And rude. Disrespectful, defensive. Maybe you feel like somebody doesn't want to hear you out. And maybe you do see that, maybe you feel like somebody is selfish. And maybe you're waiting for a sign. Maybe they're waiting for a sign from you, Gemini. Somebody feels like they messed up the situation. And they were covering things up, or they currently are. And you may be finding out the truth. Like I said, somebody is snooping on somebody. Somebody would like to reunite with you. Somebody still feels your energy even though you guys are apart. Somebody feels very bonded to you. Gemini or cross-watcher. Now, did I say Scorpio? You definitely have a Scorpio. This water sign could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, or a Cancerian. If this has something to do with a parent and child relationship, you have a child that's suffering from self-worth issues. They're going through it, Gemini, a cross-watcher. I was telling you in the beginning of the reading that there's something that maybe you are trying to cover up, and it might be that. Maybe you don't want someone to see your insecurities, or there's somebody that doesn't want... Yeah, see? Somebody is covering up the way that they genuinely feel. I feel that for some of you, this is a kid. This might be a child. It could be an adult child, or it could be your inner child. Someplace in your life, it seems like somebody is covering up how they genuinely feel. They might feel confused. They might feel like they want to give up. And they might have somebody around them. I don't know, somebody could see you this way. Somebody could be careless with their feelings, or all about themselves. You got a Libra here. It looks like somebody might be upset. A kid might feel like you're upset with them, or you're upset. A kid might feel like you are upset with them, or they are upset with you. Okay, somebody is pissed, trying to start some type of drama. This could be in a child's social life, or this could be something that's going on at home. You got a Capricorn. Let's see what this deal is about. Maybe somebody feels like it's hard to deal with something here that they're going through. Let's make it clear that somebody is looking for you, on the hunt for you. Yeah. And I think there's somebody around you that you don't trust. Or like I said, this might be going on with a child. There might be somebody that's around a child, and you don't trust this person. Yeah, this has something to do with a kid, possibly a Leo. Yeah, see, harmony. So there could be a possibility that you and this person, or whomever this is, there might be some harmony. Yes, parenthood. This is definitely a parent-to-child situation. It seems like there's a father figure that may want to come back into the life of a child. I don't know if you're hunting for your birth parents. Gemini. Somebody's hunting for somebody. Somebody looking for somebody. But I think you have unconditional love here for someone. It just seems like there's no peace right now between you and this person. Or somebody doesn't have peace about something that may have happened, and they want to change the situation with you. They feel very distant from you. Somebody passed. Maybe there's somebody that you love that passed away. I don't know. Yeah, I promise you, this is a child that's going through a lot. See what I mean? They want to tell you how they feel. But I think somebody is blocking that from happening. It looks like somebody, like I said before, somebody's trying to come in between the two of you. Somebody's trying to create something, create lies here. Somebody's lying on somebody. Definitely. Your guides are saying, look, what are we looking at? Spirit guides, what do you want Gemini to see about their situation? Oh, they want you to see that somebody is watching you. or that somebody is just overly curious about you, or look at what's going on with a child. They want you to see something about your kid. It looks like there's a kid that needs some type of encouragement with something that they're going through. Or they would like to maybe tell you how they feel, but it just seems like somebody gets too loud. Somebody goes ballistic. If that might be how a child sees this situation. Like, you're going to maybe go off on them if they're real with you about what they feel. See, somebody feels a lot of sorrow about something here. Maybe a lot of regret about the way that something went down. Gemini. Somebody watching you while you're walking around. I don't know. Let's see. What's going on with Gemini? Holy Spirit, what's going on with Gemini? Yeah, it looks like you have a court situation. Gemini. Maybe some of you might have something going on with your boss. It looks like somebody's reprimanding you. Oh, this might be how a child is feeling. Like I said, somebody goes ballistic. Doesn't hear them out. Or they feel like they don't have any rights in this situation. Or they just feel disrespected on some level. It seems like something may have happened between you and someone. This could even be a work situation. Let's see who we're talking about here. It looks like you're trying to leave something here. You're trying to leave a situation, and every time you leave, it looks like you get sucked back in. It could be your job. It could be whatever. We're going to see what area of your life this is going on at. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with Gemini. Yeah, somebody has hit rock bottom, it looks like. And this is causing somebody to go into fear. Okay, so if this is you hit rock bottom financially, it looks like your financial situation is about to change. I would say that there's some type of deal coming in for you. But with the fact that this is, I don't know, a Capricorn could possibly be making a deal with you. I don't like the way that looks though. What's going on? Yeah. Easy progress. I guess we're talking about your work situation. You're getting impatient about something. Okay. I guess we're going to switch gears to your work. Oh, you might be having some nightmares. But I think that maybe somebody might have a tattoo, maybe an arm tattoo. Maybe you are having fear, or you're having maybe a level of career uncertainty right now. Seems like somebody at your job is... That might be where the drama is. If it's not at home, it might be at your job. You're trying to stay away from drama. And here comes drama this week. Like I said, there's somebody that's creating some type of narrative or some type of lie, Gemini, about you, or you're doing this to them. I think there's somebody at your job that you might feel is fake and disrespectful and this type of thing. And I'm gonna say something so random. Somebody around you is possessed. You might notice a change up in somebody's behavior. I'll say this, let me make it clear. Somebody is doing dark magic on you, Gemini or cross-watcher. Somebody is well versed in magic. They know exactly what they're doing. And somebody could definitely be a tarot reader, and this might be somebody that's watching you. Or maybe somebody's watching you. Maybe you are online. Maybe you are in the tarot community. And there's somebody that is creeping around watching you. And your guides is saying, trying to get you to look at something. trying to get you to look at someone's intentions, somebody's motives. Maybe you play an instrument, Gemini, so random. Maybe you have a musical talent. Maybe you sing. Maybe you're a performer. Somebody's in the spotlight. Possibly. You're impatient about something. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe there's something that you're about to see. Okay, about someone or about your situation. I'll make it clear. You have somebody that's trying to work against you. Yeah. See, you got to be a performer of some type. You're on the stage or whatever. But I feel like this could be somebody trying to puppeteer a situation behind the scenes, Gemini. I just feel that way. And like I said, somebody's doing some type of dark magic on you. I feel that, Gemini. And just as a random side note, some of you might have an item of clothing that needs to be tailored, or it's tattered, it has a hole. Actually, you might be getting a whole new wardrobe, Gemini. It might be time. Anyway, I think that somebody is trying to create some type of a scare tactic here with you. Get a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is what I mean. Like, there's somebody around you that is effed up. This might be somebody that you genuinely care about, but they have bad motives. They're being real sneaky. And there's somebody that's watching you, or I feel like somebody's trying to gather information on you. I think you know who this person is, and who catches my eye here is this King of Cups. The High Priestess is in reverse. King of Cups. This might be a Pisces. You got a Taurus. And I feel like there might be somebody that's instigating something having to do with you. Somebody is definitely, this Taurus individual could be coming in real shady, but smiling in your face. Gemini, you got a Leo involved in your situation. The name Grace could be relevant to your situation. If I didn't make it clear, I feel like there could be a domestic violence situation. You might be around someone that you might feel is violent, and this could be you going through this. And I know this says sacred, but when I looked at it, my eyes showed me the word scared. Now this could be a child or someone in the situation that could be scared of something, scared of a caretaker. Somebody's scared of. Holy Spirit, show me. You're scared because of something that's going on. Maybe because of some type of problem. Maybe there's some type of problem that has come up in your situation, and maybe you're scared. It's gonna work out. Whatever it is, Gemini. I was just about to say that. I was about to say, let's look at your money, okay? Let's see what's going on with you, because I feel like this dilemma might have something to do with your money. And it looks like there's going to be some overflow. Like, things are about to turn around for you, Gemini. And that might be what you're going through. That might be what you're feeling scared of. You're feeling afraid of something. Now, I do see somebody in your situation that's this being deceptive and trying to play games with you, trying to get in your head. They're gaslighting you about something. Let's see what's going on, Gemini Nation. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Hypocrite. You see that? You got a hypocrite in your situation. This is why you're trying to stay away from somebody. Somebody is hypocritical. Somebody says one thing and does another, and you feel like they're drama filled. You got to be dealing with a water sign, because you got this same card that came out for water signs, for Pisces and Scorpio, I believe. The situation that you're dealing with that is causing you to feel like you're afraid, or it's giving you this sense of uncertainty. It's causing you to feel like you've hit rock bottom. This is simply a chess piece. Gemini or cross watcher, I promise you I wanted to say Scorpio. It's a chess piece. So use your intuition, use your intellect to outsmart your enemy and to figure out how to maneuver this situation in your favor, Gemini Nation. Because it feels like no matter what, you're going to come out the champion. And that might be what you don't see in your situation. Because it seems like currently, you feel like you're in the dark about things. You're scared. You're going through something that you feel is overwhelming for you. The reason I say that because the first word here is overwhelm. Overwhelm and plenty. Okay, so I think you're very overwhelmed about something. You don't know how to navigate yourself through something. You're not sure how something is going to play out. Use your intellect, air sign. You got plenty of it, Gemini. You're going to be guided through the darkness. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. You reach some type of an obstacle. And didn't I say somebody is watching you? More than one person. Listen to your intuition about this person, this individual, or these individuals, whomever these people are, or this person is. This trying to create this scare tactic for you and get inside your head and cause you to doubt your intuition. Use your intellect. Okay, because it looks like somebody is just very focused on you. Somebody, Gemini Nation, is trying to gather some information on you. This could be somebody at work. This could be somebody at work that envies you. This could be somebody at work that might be trying to retaliate on you because maybe you reported them about something. Okay, it looks like at work somebody could be trying to create some type of an obstacle for you. And that's something that you've been enduring for the longest time, Gemini. And I think you're just tired of it. You're going to be guided through the darkness. But you might not be able to avoid the darkness in someone in particular. What I mean, trying to weave a web of lies about you. Or you, Gemini, are doing this to someone, being completely hypocritical. And somebody doesn't want to be bothered. You might be, like did I say that? Let me make it clear. You could be a tarot reader. Or maybe this is what brings you to tarot, to get some type of insight on a situation, an obstacle that has come up in your life that you don't know how to maybe manage. Yeah, it looks like you might be in some type of trouble, or this could be a child that's in some type of trouble. I honestly feel like this could be some type of legal trouble. Look at this, observer. Somebody is watching you. Let I just say that. This could be somebody that envies you that's watching you. What's going on? What's going on, Holy Spirit, for Gemini? I did say a Leo, right? Okay. Jester. Somebody thinks something is real funny. Use logic, reason, and common sense. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Didn't I just say that? Outsmart your enemy. Use your intellect. Use your intellect to outsmart your enemy. Let me see. I honestly feel like you have... Let's see what's going on, Gemini Nation. Thank you. As soon as I parked the deck, I was about to say, I feel like there's a legal situation here. There's something here about an authority figure. Yeah, you might be in some type of legal trouble. And that might be the obstacle, okay, that you might feel that you can't navigate through, or you're not sure how to make this work. Yes, I promise you got to be dealing with a Scorpio or Pisces. Yeah, your priority in this situation is to trust and have faith rather than going into panic and uncertainty and fear. You have to trust and have faith in your situation. Things are going to work themselves out, Gemini Nation. Yeah, this feels like this might be with somebody that's significant in your life. Somebody you're in a relationship with. Yeah, this could be you and your own dad. You guys might be having an issue. That might be where the turmoil and the trouble is. That could be the obstacle that you've reached with a father figure. Maybe you guys are not able to see eye to eye. Or this is somebody that you cohabitate with. Or this is going on in your community with people that are around you. Maybe you're not getting along with a neighbor, possibly. Did I say somebody's looking for you? It looks like somebody's coming to your home, watching you, looking for you. Somebody's looking for you, Gemini, or cross-watcher. That might be the legal trouble. Somebody facing jail time, or someone is worried about a legal situation. Somebody's worried that maybe they're going to have to do time, possibly. Yes, imprisonment. I think that might be something that might be ongoing in your situation. Looks like you might be moving, you might be uprooting, you might be traveling. Maybe this is you apartment hunting, possibly. Gemini, what's going on in the situation? There's a lot of things having to do with the moon. Secret deal. Okay. Spy is right beneath that. Confirmation all over the place. Whoever this is that's watching you, keeping a close eye on you, spying on you, does not have good intentions. This is the person that's trying to play mind games with you, trying to get in your head. Now, let me make it clear. Somebody could be spying by way of the tarot. Somebody could be getting readings done on you. You could be doing readings on somebody. Like I did say, this could be an authority figure. That could be maybe creating some, I don't know why I'm feeling corrections officer, police officer. You had a legal situation, victim. So I mean, I think you are going through a domestic violence situation. An ability to maintain personal boundaries. Gemini. That's not like Gemini. You have, I believe, for some of you, this could be going on with you, but I feel like this is most likely with a child. You might need to advocate for a child here, because this could, of course, be somebody that's playing mind games with a kid. It could be that somebody could be trying to get a child caught up in a legal situation. You might need to advocate for yourself or on behalf of someone else. Okay, this is either someone comes to your rescue or you are coming to the rescue of somebody. Yeah, you might be the liberator. You might be the person that helps come up with a strategy to get somebody out of some type of a bind that they're going through. This is an authority figure that's a hypocrite. So Gemini, somebody might be calling you to help them. There's a father figure. Mediator. Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. You got to be dealing with a water sign. What I mean, somebody has some type of a hidden agenda. I do feel that this is going on at work, but like I said, it could be happening in any area of your life. I don't want to say this is your dad, Gemini, but it could be. This could be, yes, a father and child relationship that's fractured. I don't know. This could be you repairing that possibly, or this is you seeing the truth. Monk or nun, that's crazy. It comes up in this deck. This might be about a guru that's around you. Obstacles, yes. You put up a wall with someone. I feel like you have some type of an obstacle. You and someone, it comes up more than once, or this is somebody that's trying to create obstacles for you. You also have a wall here. You're going through something that you feel like you've hit some type of a wall, some type of an obstacle. And it feels like someone has intentionally placed this obstacle in front of you, Gemini, because they think it's funny. They're amused by something. They're amused that you're going through something. And they're watching you, possibly to see what your reaction is, or to see how you handle a situation. There's a situation that maybe you've been dreading. This is why you're trying to avoid drama. Something's coming up. You've been dreading something. Gemini, you got an opponent. I just feel like, again, I'm going to repeat myself. You may need to outsmart your enemy. And it's going to be very important for you to keep your mind right with whatever you're going through, Gemini. I strongly feel like you might, and I keep saying water sign, maybe you are on the Gemini and Cancer cusp. Possibly you're cusped by water, or you have water placement somewhere. Or like I said, you're dealing with this person, or they're somehow intertwined in your situation. Could be caught in the crossfire in some type of way. This could be a water sign. Somebody with water placements. It's going to be important for you to visualize the outcome that you want to see in your situation. Because in some situations, okay, yeah, you got this card talking about secret deal. Like somebody else is in on something and keeping you out of the loop in some type of way. Keeping you in the dark about something because it benefits them in some type of way. And what I really feel, like I said, is it's a legal situation for some of you. You might be reconciling with certain people, Gemini. You could be traveling possibly to see some people you haven't seen in a while. Or maybe someone could possibly be coming to see you. Gemini. It's like you're going to be reconciling with some people, yeah. It's a father. Maybe an absentee parent. Maybe decides to step up and be more present. Maybe you are a single parent. Maybe you feel like you've been the mother and father. You feel like you've had to play both roles because someone has been absent. Yeah, it looks like you're traveling someplace. It looks like some of you are in school. And some of you might be having issues with friendships. Possibly. Okay, I feel like this has everything to do with your career. Something that you're dealing with is going to require you, I feel like it's with your work. Or it's with some type of personal development. I think they're intertwined. I think you, Gemini, have some type of a spiritual gift. Or like I said before, you have some type of personal development, some things about yourself that you want to change for the better. You're coming into a better understanding and awareness about yourself. There's a part of you that's wanting to work on some aspect of yourself that you might feel like really needs to change. And it might be, honestly, it might have something to do with your life purpose or what it is that you currently do. Because I will say, Gemini, some of you kind of feel stuck. You might have an idea of some things that you want to do, but maybe you haven't really narrowed it down. But one thing is for sure is that you don't genuinely want to be stuck where you are. I think part of you, it's time to explore your options. Are you working a temporary job? I think it might be temporary and you don't know that it's temporary. Because I really do feel like something about your situation is about to change. You see how you got this obstacle card here and there's no door. Well, I feel like there's a door here, and I think your guides are trying to get you to see that there's a way out of your situation. You just may not see it. You might be overly focused on the obstacle, Gemini, that you don't see that you have a way out. Some of you, the obstacle is your living situation. Some of you genuinely would like to move. And, you know, it could be that, yeah, turmoil and trouble. You got some red tape, some legal red tape that's blocking you possibly. It could be your record. Or it could just be a financial issue that you're dealing with right now. That might be the obstacle. And the fact that you don't have something kind of figured out, or something is not concrete for you right now, the level of uncertainty that you're dealing with is getting to you mentally. Yeah, I really do feel like somebody's trying to piss you off. I just do. That's background noise. The point that what's in the forefront here is that there's something here that's going to require you to take a bold step forward with your career. I think it might require you, Gemini, to leave something behind in order to go forward. Yeah. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. I think these are mental barriers, to be honest. Right use of power, right? Your mental power. How are you using your mind, your intellect? Are you allowing your mind to be an obstacle? Are you allowing your mind to work against you? Are you rotating the same thoughts over and over again? You're doing something over and over again, and it's time to break away from something, okay? Gemini, you're doing something over. It could be the way that you're saying something to a child. You might feel like you're a well-meaning parent or role model, but it could be the way that you're saying something that's really breaking somebody down or breaking a child's spirit here. Or it could be the way that it could be your own self-talk, possibly derived from a broken relationship with a parent here. There could have been a parent that was overly critical, or that maybe you feel tried to break you in some type of way, and it could have been your relationship with your mom. Anyway, I think you're breaking some childhood barriers. Like I said, it seems like some type of self-talk started as a kid. It's like you have a lot of pressure on you. Or this is a lot of pressure from a parent that's being applied to a kid, and they can't take it. And they might be lashing out. Some of you, this might be a younger kid. They might be throwing tantrums. It's a kid that's really hurt at seeing their parents go separate ways. And there's a kid that really genuinely needs some encouragement because they not being encouraged to show their real potential. It's a kid that feels less than and maybe feels like a parent shows favoritism. It looks like it's time to do a spiritual cleanse, Gemini. It's time for some self-care here. Trusting your intuition, embarking on an adventure. I did say you're traveling somewhere. It feels like it. Or you just have a desire to maybe get away. You got to trust your intuition. My life is truly guided. And it is healing from the past. Okay? That's just something that we were talking about, having to do with your childhood wounds. Those are going to be coming up. Gemini, we talked about that at the top of the reading. Revolution. I think you have the power to change something. I think there's some type of cycle or something in your life. Like I said before, it keeps happening over and over again. Or this might have something to do with like a revolving debt, a credit card debt. You're in some type of debt. Attention to detail. I think this is your guide saying it may be important for you to pay attention to what's going on with your kids. Maybe because you're so distracted with the things that are going on around you. This could be you at work possibly making careless mistakes. Maybe you might be kind of missing attention to detail. This might be, honestly, this might be something that's going on with a kid. There's a kid that might be struggling in school. I said there's a kid that's not being encouraged to really follow through with their potential. Yeah, you do have a court situation. And I think that there's somebody that's coming into your situation that's going to help you make a very strategic decision. I think it's going to be necessary for you to get some type of like legal counsel about something, legal advice about something, and trust your gut feeling about somebody that you don't trust that's in your energy. But like I said, Gemini, somebody might look at you this way. Okay, let's switch gears to what's going on with the health situation. I think somebody might be going through a health battle, to be honest. Gemini, you got a Pisces here. Somebody could be bedridden, or this could be, somebody could be finding out about a health issue. Holy Spirit, what's going on with somebody's health? Somebody's doing some type of an investigation. Yeah. Maybe some of you are giving, this is a home birth, or you're giving birth at home, Gemini. Maybe this is the health of a child. What's going on with Gemini's health, Holy Spirit, with Gemini? Yeah, it just looks like you're taking things really hard. You're really stressed out about something. So right now, your guides are saying whatever this is that you're going through, Gemini, they're trying to get you to detach from what's going on in the situation. Not to be in la la land, but detach from your worry. Because it looks like you're taking things really hard, or you're just, your guides are telling you that you gotta be able to take it easy. It's like you're not really enjoying life lately. I get it. You have some pettiness that's going on in the background. For some of you, this has something to do with a so-called friendship. You wish that somebody in your situation would change. And I think you are wanting to change your financial situation, but it just seems like someone in particular is getting in the way of that. It could be the way that you're eating, and it might be, Gemini, that it might be because of your budget. You're maybe having a difficult time keeping a budget right now, because it looks like you just have so much on your plate. Somebody is diabetic, I will say that. Somebody may have high blood pressure, I feel. I think you're surrounded by greed. And I think that your stress level is catching up with you. And it may be infecting your digestive system. Some of you are dealing with Virgo. Yeah. The way that you're eating may not be helping. And I really do feel like somebody might have some type of a breathing disorder. Maybe you're having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. What's going on with the health of Gemini? Somebody working construction, Gemini? Somebody has a cough. I think you might feel, Gemini, like you're coming down with something. You might feel like you have a sore throat. Anyway, I think the point that I'm trying to make here, yeah, somebody has a breathing issue. Something's going on with somebody's diaphragm. You have a fractured rib. You have some type of an injury, possibly. What am I trying to say? Something, Gemini Nation, might bring you to the doctor. I think it's your mental health, really. I just think it's going to be that type of week, Gemini, where you feel very emotional about something, about whatever this is that you're going through. I don't know, somebody passed? You worried that somebody's sick? It does look like somebody might be sick. This is a surprise pop-up visit, I feel. Somebody could be coming by unannounced, Gemini. What's going on for somebody? Something could take something by surprise. What's going on with Gemini's health? Looks like you're really praying to your spirit guides about something, or your deities about something. Somebody is coming to your house. Somebody is coming to your house, I feel, unannounced. Or coming to your room unannounced. There's a reunion here. It's a family reunion. I think you might be coming back into union with someone that you're separated from. Somebody might be coming back home. What's going on with Gemini? Okay. So Gemini, yeah. Doctor. I don't know, you seeing a doctor? You might be meeting a doctor. You could be dating one. But I feel that, again, with a health issue, because it looks like, yeah, I did say you're down. That could be what's going on. You're not feeling well. You might feel the need to go to the doctor about something, or to get your mental health checked out. I think this week your guides are definitely talking to you about asking your body for a particular message to guide you, to give you some type of an idea about what's going on. Some of you, maybe you have gone to the doctor, and maybe it's time to change doctors, because maybe the doctor that you're going to is not giving you a resolution. You got this card that says advocate. So this could be you advocating. You may have to stand up for yourself or advocate for yourself in some type of way having to do with your health situation. Some of you, this has something to do with somebody that might need to look into their sobriety. Or this is just you're eating a lot of junk. And maybe you might be changing some type of health habit, like lifestyle change when it comes to your eating. And maybe you might be deciding to exercise more and listen to your intuition about what's going on with your body. Is definitely what you're putting in your body. Like I said, if somebody in this situation is possibly diabetic, or you have high blood pressure, you're eating a lot of salt, you're eating a lot of things that after you eat these things, it could causes you to feel bad, like you feel sick, you feel physically ill, possibly after eating something. That's what I mean. I think you're going to be making some changes having to do with your health and wellness. I think some of you Geminis, it might be time for a checkup. It could be a dental checkup even. I think you might be getting some type of dental workup though. You got something going on with your throat. Thyroid. Might be some weight gain that you're dealing with. And you might be not able to realize like what's causing you to gain weight this way. But I definitely feel like some of you might be undergoing some type of surgery, or like I said, some type of dental situation. Some of you might be deciding to look into your fertility. You're having some fertility issues. You got some pain in your body. Somebody, I promise you, is addicted to pills. This pills like where they're an alcoholic. You're having some headaches and dizziness. Like I said, you got some symptoms that are popping up for you this week. Gemini, you might need to look into your labs. I think so, for some of you. Like I said, you're getting some type of health workup, Gemini, or cross watcher. And for some of you, this already happened, and you might be getting news about that from your doctor's office. Or you might be getting a letter from your health plan. I'm not sure. But whatever the case, something might prompt you to look into your health, because I feel, Gemini, on some level, you've been neglecting your dental health, your mental health, your physical health in some type of way. And there's some symptoms that I feel like you probably can't ignore this week. Yeah. Honestly, I think this is you. I think you've been postponing a trip to the doctor. Okay. Yep. And here it is. I think you're going to be returning and to the doctor. And I think you, like I said before, you might be changing the way that you eat or changing your eating habits. didn't I say you might possibly be traveling? You have like an emotional cleanse or maybe a spiritual cleanse. You could possibly be taking like a saltwater bath in the ocean. You're going somewhere near water or somewhere remote, possibly. It doesn't have to be actual remote. To remove stress, immerse yourself in a soothing bath. We just talked about that. There's your confirmation. Walk near a body of water or gently splash water on your face. It's obvious, like I said, you're stressed out about something. Your circumstances have you beyond annoyed or frustrated. And your guides are saying it's going to be time to take care of yourself. De-stress. You're going to need that. You're going to need some alone time, Gemini. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in the stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. Do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. We talked about that. Then maybe you're taking life way too seriously and you're not making time for recreation and fun. You're not a machine, Gemini. You got to be able to take some time to relax. I definitely feel like a vacation might be in order. It could even be a staycation, a short little vacation. It looks like you've been postponing that because you've been so busy working on something. Yep, quiet your mind is the advice. Your mind is moving a mile a minute, Gemini. You're not going to see solutions or hear from your guides in this state of mind. So your guides are saying meditate, quiet your mind. Let your mind be still for a moment. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few breaths to still your inner chatter. Let yourself just be for a while. Yeah, you're overthinking something. This is crazy that it's talking about a key. Oh, didn't I say that in the beginning of the reading in the channeled messages? I said, I seem to have misplaced my room key. Overthinking is not the key to any door. There's something here about a key. This could be figurative. This could be the key to some type of knowledge. You might be finding your keys this week, or you might need to take your keys with you. That might be something that's stressing you out, is your keys. You could be, I think this could even be you. You might be looking for a place and you're frustrated that you can't find it. And you might be getting the news that you got the place. You might be getting the keys to a new car or a new place. You got to quiet your mind, Gemini. Air sign, I understand you. From one air sign to another, we can allow our thoughts to run away, but this is not the time for that. Keep in mind, you are meant to be the strategist. You are the strategist in your reading, Gemini. You can't strategize from this state of mind. Keep that in mind. Okay. One more, Holy Spirit, for the Gemini nation. What is the advice? Support, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. This sums it up. We just got finished talking about that. You have neglected yourself on so many levels, especially emotionally, Gemini. It's really time to get something in check. And if something just gets too out of hand, Gemini, and you feel like you can't deal with this, ask for help. Like I said, Gemini, you're not a machine. You don't have to go through everything alone. I get that you might feel like you don't have people around you that you can really fully trust. But something in your situation might require you to let your guard down just a little bit so that you can get the help that you need or talk through something with somebody. This feels like this is a red flag. Somebody around you might really be going through a depression and they're not asking for help. They're not asking for support. This might serve as a red flag, like I said, for somebody that somebody might be, what am I trying to say? Like, a wake-up call. Somebody passing a plane crash. Gemini. Okay. The disowned self. Thank you. You've been disowning yourself, Gemini. You got to pay attention to yourself and pay attention to the details that your body is trying to give you a message about something. The watchers. I promise you somebody is watching you. It's more than one person. But no matter the situation, it works out in your favor, Gemini. I honestly feel like this is a spiritual battle more than anything. You definitely have somebody that's throwing a lot of magic at you because they envy you. They envy something that you bring to the table, or you are creating obstacles for someone because of this. You win in the end, Gemini. You come up as the champion. You win this spiritual war, this spiritual battle, but you're not fighting this by yourself. With that, Gemini Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. Gemini, if you found that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this video a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel. Share the video. Help me circulate the message. If it was helpful to you, it may be helpful to someone else. Gemini, feel free to leave a comment below. You never really know how your bravery and honesty may help somebody else in the comments. Thank you, Gemini Nation, for deciding to spend this time with me. I wish you a beautiful, peaceful, rejuvenating, and productive week, Gemini Nation. I'll see y'all real soon, Gemini Nation.